No one knows where it came from. No one knows why it showed up in our little town, of all places. The only thing we knew for sure was that it was bizarre. The statue appeared in the town square about 2 weeks ago. It sits in the middle of a section of grass, decorated with a handful of park benches that creates a cul-de-sac for the town's mayor's office, police station, and courthouse. At first, everyone thought it was something dropped off by a local artist, trying to cause a stir and make a name for himself. He denied it, and didn't cause a fuss when crews loaded it into a truck and took it to the dump. When the statue returned to the exact same spot 2 days later, the people of the town thought maybe it was a prank by someone in the next town over. 2 small towns only a few miles apart tend to have some pretty intense high school sports rivalries, and those tend to produce the weirdest and sometimes most elaborate pranks. No one from that town claimed responsibility either, and the statue was removed again. The next day, the statue mysteriously appeared once more. I decided it was time to go take a look. There was a decent crowd surrounding the 8-foot-tall obelisk. There isn't much that goes on in a small southern town, and a mystery like this was bound to have everyone talking. The sculpture was shaped like a man. It stood upright, and had 2 arms and 2 legs, no tail or horns or claws. The limbs were too long, and it had 6 fingers on each hand. The head was smooth and bald, with 1 large eye, a wide bulbous nose, and a too long mouth. It was as strange could get. Some people thought it was funny, some thought it was creepy, but we were all unsettled by it. The monument drew a near constant crowd for a few days before people started disappearing. People go missing. Everyone understands that, despite how tragic it is. It is, however, highly unusual for 12 people to vanish without a trace in the span of a week from a town with less than 4,000 residents. The statue was put on the back burner by pretty much everyone while the gossip switched to the possibility of a serial killer or human traffickers plaguing our little slice of utopia. Those that didn't forget the statue thought that it may be connected to the missing people, and they were written off as crazies. I think they're right. It's only a theory, and I could be wrong. I could be imagining things, but I swear, the statue has moved. Not its place on the grass. I think it's changed position. I've been out to see it almost every day, and I swear, its mouth was closed tight, and its arms straight on its side. I would bet my life savings that when that thing first appeared, it didn't hold its head cocked ever so slightly to the left. I don't think anyone else notices the changes. I don't think people are done disappearing. And I don't think that statue is a statue.